And welcome back. Savor the Moment is coming very soon, October 21st. You have some time, but get your tickets for an amazing cause, of course, and that's the Children's Wish Foundation of Canada. Joining us right now, the development coordinator with the Children's Wish Foundation, Tammy Douglas, back on the show. Nice to see you again.
Thank you for having me again.
It's been a while. It's good to see you.
Yes, you too.
It hasn't been so long since we've seen Justin MacNeill, though. It's been a couple of weeks, right?
Yeah.
You've been busy in the community, co-owner of Stray Dog Brewing, and well?
Yeah, things have been going great. We've been putting out different beers every week. And
every week?
Almost every week, which has been kind of hard to come up with a different label every time. But yeah, things have been going awesome.
It's busy. And you're out of Orleans.
That's correct.
A quick background on Stray Dog Brewing. How long has the brewery been around at this point?
So we've had beers since out in restaurants since November of last year. But the doors to the brewery itself have only been open for about 2 months now.
Good.
So
and it's going well.
It's going great.
Good. And now you're collaborating with the Children's Wish Foundation. Tammy, you guys are obviously doing incredible things in our community.
I think so, yeah.
Tell us about the Children's Wish Foundation in case people have not heard for some crazy reason about what you do.
So the Children's Wish Foundation, our sole purpose and mission is to grant the most heartfelt wish of children diagnosed with life-threatening or life-altering illnesses. So really that's what we do. We rely on major donors, corporations, organizations, service groups, individuals, to sustain our funding because we do not get any government grants or subsidies. So we really, it's crucial for fundraising events such as Savor the Moment to be a success because it helps us grant more wishes.
32 years at this point?
32 years,
25,000 plus wishes?
25,000, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's excellent. We grant about, on average, 3 wishes per day. So to put that in perspective, every time you're sitting down for a meal, Dylan, we're granting a wish for a deserving child.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many wishes in the nation's capital? Because so you're talking about across Canada, obviously,
across
right?
Canada, yep.
How many wishes do we have coming up? Let's just say right here in Ottawa.
Right now we have pending wishes. So we have wishes that have been accepted and they're granted. And just so that you know, we do not deny an eligible child. Okay. So every child that's eligible gets a wish. There's no waiting list. It's on whenever they prefer to take it. So we do have just over 100 pending wishes, and that means for different circumstances, either the family's not ready to take that wish, the child's in treatment, or they're waiting for the child to mature a bit more. Maybe they're 2 or 3 and they're waiting. They do have 5 years to take their wish from the time that we say you've got a wish. Okay,
and the reason why I bring up pending or coming up is because you need funding. These wishes aren't going to happen unless we raise some cash.
You're bang on.
Okay, and that's why Justin MacNeill is here, because he's taking part in Savor the Moment along with a lot of great people. What exactly will you be doing at Savor the Moment, your company?
So we're just going to be pouring samples, chatting about the beer, and just having fun with everybody there, and chatting about what the organization is doing and the great things that they're doing for the community.
Beautiful. So Savor the Moment then, Tammy, give us the details on this cool event.
That's very cool. So it's in the style of like an urban, trendy cocktail party where guests come and support local businesses such as Stray Dog and other eateries, restaurants, breweries, wineries, distilleries. So guests are invited to come and celebrate, support local businesses as well as help us to grant more wishes. So they'll come, they'll get a passport with all of the vendors that we have on board. So it'd be about 20 to 22 vendors. They get a stamp every time they sample from these local restaurants and breweries. So basically, just a fun-filled evening of sampling, socializing. There's an exciting silent auctions with some fantastic prizes, and there's a super grand prize raffle for a trip for 2 anywhere in Europe.
I love the adjectives you've been using.
Yeah.
Exciting, super.
Yeah.
That makes it way more fun. Plenty of tickets still available, though? Like, we're hoping to fill the place.
We absolutely are. So last year was our inaugural event, so our very first Savor the Moment, and we did sell out. This year tickets are starting to sell very quickly, so I do urge people to get their tickets right away. Don't leave it till the last minute. I know sometimes Ottawa market is kind of a last minute thing.
It can be, yes.
Yeah. But certainly get your tickets as soon as you can and come enjoy a great evening and help us to grant a wish. And it's kind of unique, this event. We do numerous fundraising events throughout the year, but this one's sort of unique where guests will be able to experience the power of a wish. So on stage that day, we will be granting a wish for a child. So they'll get their wish box with their travel documents. She wants to
Beautiful.
go to, yeah, her name's Dominique, a beautiful little girl, smart, funny. She wants to go to Disneyland, so we're going to bring her on stage and everybody gets to witness what we do.
So tell us about some of the wishes that have been granted in the past.
Well, wishes are very unique, so it can be anywhere from a room makeover to travel wishes are most popular. 67% of our wishes are travel wishes, mostly to the most magical place on earth, Disneyland.
Yeah.
We have item wishes and celebrity wishes, and some just basic, you know, what you and I might consider basic wishes, which it would be to, you know, be able to play with your siblings in the backyard. We had a wish last year where, you know, the child was in a wheelchair since a very young age, and all he wanted to do was play with his siblings in the backyard. Unfortunately, it wasn't accessible, so we redid his entire backyard, wheelchair accessible, paved it, all of the proper swings, slides, everything, so that he actually could be a kid and play with his siblings. So that's one. And then we actually just had one, and it's kind of unique. Senna's wish. So Senna, she's 17. When she was 5, her older brother, was 7, and he was diagnosed with leukemia.
Okay. So
an unfortunate circumstance. They did get a wish through Children's Wish 10 years ago. So now Sienna, or 12 years ago, Sienna's 17, and in January she was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. So this family not only had to go through, you know, unspeakable things the first time, but for it to circle back again and have that challenge again. We really want to make this a special wish for her. She wants to swim with the dolphins, so Sienna and her family, including her older brother, who is in remission, will be going to Hawaii in a couple of months.
That's beautiful. Justin, obviously this is a very important event for you guys.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you being a part of it with a Stray Dog Brewing out of Orleans.
Yeah, well, we're very excited to be a part of it. I mean, the community has supported us, so we think it's very important to support the community in return. On a personal level, I have a 2-year-old daughter, Mila, who she just celebrated her 2nd birthday, but she was born with a rare condition, and she spent the first month of her life in the intensive care unit, and we've had to go back a couple times, and every time we go, we've met some extraordinary kids and parents, and you know, they've really been dealt a bad hand, and a service like what the Wish Foundation provides is so invaluable to them. So,
well, it's beautiful. Well, yeah. Justin, thank you for what you're doing with your brewery, and of course, Tammy, thank you very much. We look forward to Savor the Event, or Savor the Moment, rather, the event happening on October 21st, Cartier Drill, our Square Drill Hall. More details, childrenswish.ca. Some more amazing people coming up next on Daytime.